Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sam, and today it is time to be filming my favorite video of the month, my April TBR. I always get so excited to film these videos because just picking prompts is the most fun. As per usual, I'm going to be picking 6 prompts from my TBR prompt jar. I guess it's been almost a year since I made this prompt jar. Wow. It's also been almost a year that I have been back posting consecutively, and I'm still having the most fun. So to anyone who has subscribed recently or has been here since the beginning, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. For April, I really want to be focusing on finishing up, or at least continuing, some series. I have started quite a few series in this month alone. At this point, have not finished my March TBR, but I will have started, I think, at least 4 series. Maybe 5 series, a lot nonetheless, and I really want to focus on finishing or continuing some series up in the next month so I can have more room on my list to start more series and not feel so disconnected from the ones that I'm currently in the middle of. So without further rambling, let's just jump right in and pick our prompt. I think I mentioned already, I will be picking 6 prompts. That's been working really well for me, and it gives me the opportunity to mood read slightly, add some buddy reads with Emily, and also play the game of library tag, where who knows when your holds are going to be ready. Oops. As per usual, we're going to give this a good mix. I want to try and get some from the bottom. For the first prompt, we have title starts with Q. Q? Didn't I get this prompt a few months ago and I decided to veto it? Okay, I don't think there are any books on my current series. Oh, interesting. So in this, just little list that popped up right here, there's another book by Rebecca Ross, which is The Queen's Rising, but I don't know, is this the first book in a series? Is this the middle of a series? The book I'm going to pick for this prompt is The Queen's Rising by Rebecca Ross, which is the same author that wrote Divine Rivals. I did really enjoy that duology, and I really liked Rebecca Ross's writing. She has a very romantic writing style, so I'm intrigued to see if her writing is the same in this series. This was posted in 2018 and it's currently available at my library. So starting a new series, but that's okay. I think, okay, so it is only a duology, so that's nice too. It'll only be adding one other book on my series list, so I could knock that out pretty quickly. Wow, I'm really excited so far. If you have read this book or heard about this book, let me know. I am really intrigued. Okay. Prompt number 2. A book you have not heard many reviews. Well, let's see. I could do this. I really need to get back to reading these books. This was on my TBR quite a while ago. I think I read the prologue and just couldn't do it, but it's kind of short. My mom has a whole collection of Buffy and Angel like companion novels that I would really like to get through. I mean, I could also read Angels and Demons. This is a continuation of a series for me and would be really nice to get it off my TBR. I know that this series is really popular. I just personally haven't heard a ton of reviews on them. I could also read the next book in the Temperance Brennan series, which is Bare Bones. This is just over 300 pages. This would also be continuing a series for me. Ugh. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, actually I'm gonna go completely rogue. None of these really feel like April to me. I'm not typically a very seasonal reader, but these just, you gotta do what's calling to you, you know? Okay, I'm going to read Can't Handle Cupid by Raven Kennedy. This is the last book that I have to read in the Heart Hassle series. I think this is like a prequel sort of companion book to the series. It's in the same world. I don't know if it follows any of the same characters or if we're following somebody different, but this will knock a series off my list. So we're gonna do that one. Prompt number 3. A book with chapter names. For this, I think I'm going to go with Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. I haven't read Magnolia Parks quite yet, but I will be reading it before the end of March. And I do want to continue the series, or at least read the 2 books that I have downloaded on Kindle. And these books have alternating POVs, so we're gonna do that one. That feels like it's a little bit cheating because it's not really character, or it's not really chapter titles. It's just switching POVs, but prompt number 4. Oh, got 2. Highest rated on Goodreads. So let me check my Goodreads. Okay, I'm gonna go into my want to read list. I'm going to sort this by average rating. Interesting. I don't even know what that is. So the highest rated book that I have on here is Hanford Prep, the complete series by J. Bree. This is rated 4.65 stars on Goodreads. So is this a collection of 3 books, I believe? No, 4 books, but there is an option for like the whole bind up, and the whole bind up is what's highest rated. I guess we'll just get the bind up. We'll see how much I actually read of this. The KU listing says that it's like 160 pages, but I checked through each of the books that are actually in the series and it's like 1,000 pages. So we'll see. So far, everything is either on Kindle or I'm getting it from my library. Prompt number 5. A romance subplot. Oh, I know. Perfect. So I feel like most of these books that are on my current series list have a romance subplot, but I'm gonna pick Cress by Marissa Meyer. This is the next book in the Lunar Chronicle series. There's a little romance in all of these. This is a YA sci-fi sort of dystopian series, and I did really want to continue this series this month. I think this one has like a Rapunzel retelling, so that'll be really interesting. Honestly, Cress is kind of the whole reason why I wanted to focus on continuing series, because I do really like at least the first 2 books, and I really just wanted to continue. So our last prompt, a genre you don't usually read. I feel like this is a tiny bit cheating because I did just put a sci-fi book on my TBR, but I think I'm going to pick the next book in the Scythe trilogy, which is something. The next book is Thunderhead, so I'm gonna put that on here too, and we'll also continue the series. Oh, or I could do None Shall Sleep. For this prompt, actually, I'm going to put on Some Shall Break by Ellie Marney. This is the second and last book to None Shall Sleep. This is like a YA mystery, kind of thrillery vibe, where these 2 teenagers are brought in to assist with cases involving teenage serial killers. I didn't love the first book, but it is only a duology and I would like to knock this off my list. I think it'll just be a quick, easy read. Okay, we have my TBR for April, and this is it. I didn't pick out any books that I physically own, which is a little concerning because I would really like to read the books that I own, but I did get quite a few books that are continuing series on here, and I'm very excited. So we have, should I just like hold up my Kindle? For my April TBR, we have Starts With Q, The Queen's Rising by Rebecca Ross. We have a book that you haven't seen reviews for, and I picked Can't Handle Cupid by Raven Kennedy. For a book that has chapter titles, I picked Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. A book that is highest rated on my TBR, I picked Hannaford Prep by Jay Bree. We're going to try and read that whole series. We'll see how that goes. For a book that has a romance subplot, I picked Cress by Marissa Myers. And lastly, for a different genre than I usually go for, I picked Some Shall Break by Ellie Marney. So I feel like we have an interesting mix. I have some longer books this month, but hopefully we'll be able to get through everything. Let me know if you have read any of these books down below, and also if I should read like each of the Hannaford Prep books separately, because I'm really thrown off by the bind up being like half the size as all of the books individually. Let me know if you read any of these or what you are excited to read in April. I would love to chat with you. I hope that you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!